Hey all, this is Xenoxis, so we're gonna play something different. Yes, it's Fallout 76. And yeah, I'm currently playing with this character here, but the main character I choose one of the quote-unquote started characters or whatever, right? I choose the, you know, I did choose the actual black class that boosts you up to level 20 and stuff that, but on the other characters I wanted to try out like the other, thing. So yeah, let's go. So this other character I'm trying out the intelligence strategy to black max out intelligence as quickly as possible and stuff that, because I'm gonna do a very, very different build. Oh, no. It's funny that it's showing that. Why couldn't it show specifically the one for the character I'm currently playing as? That seems a bit weird, but yeah. And I didn't make it similar at all to my Fallout like 4 character or whatever, right? Because yeah, You can see we're kind of, completely fucking naked. Yeah, that's the whole thing I'm doing on this character and stuff that I am alone in the walking cane. I was actually punching things at first and stuff that, but yeah. So no food, no apparel, and stuff that, Alright, that. Right, we are at where? I don't know if I totally finished that place or not there. But I need to speak to Pennington. Oh, these shame, yes. Interesting. Because these seem to be part of a Halloween event, these specific locations here that shows up. So be cool. Unless it was not menacing because there's a lot of combat over there and that could be good to do. Now I really, really love the way the game looks, by the way, because it looks more like, like they took Fallout 4 and I feel like this game is actually better in a lot of ways. Like I did never get any of the DLC Fallout 4. The main problem is of course that my Fallout 4 is this base because I did get it on the PS4. And I know that there is technically an anniversary edition that is really, really cheap right now and stuff there. But then I know that there's an even better edition you could get, but that is still very expensive. I would probably wait for that to get the price reduced or for someone to gift it to me and so stuff that, It would actually be nice if there could be people that would actually be willing to gift you stuff, Stuff that. Question is, have I discovered this cave before? Let's see. Obviously, you can kind of tell on the map where certain locations are and stuff that, and, I believe the AP there, right? Since it's AP, right, doesn't that mean, for example, that, action point drain from sprinting, okay, so from endurance. And agility affects the amount of action points. So having a lot of agility is also very important. This has a nuclear symbol to it though. Is it a nuclear dump place? Because if that's the case, I should be rather Xing. But I don't have that. We do have right away though. And I should actually be making a team used to get more intelligence and stuff that, Okay, Black Mountain. Alright, there is rats here. Don't have. I wonder if that's a constant effect that lasts for a certain amount of time. I forgot how long it lasts. So.
Approach and identify yourself.
Shibushki. Okay. Okay, you're not a chest. Don't have. 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 So you're a bunker. Can we just... Okay. Some alcohol. Okay, yeah, let's drink some delicious alcohol. Yes. Why bot is good. Okay. Logs. Okay, there's now... Okay. Oh. Helps. Okay, no likeness. No likeness. And then it resets what it is. Shops, so there's something similar. Is it the S? Or is it ending in S? No, the packs is not correct. So beginning with S I think is going to be the correct thing. Okay. Save control, disengage lock. Where is the thing though? Where is the safe? On my helmet. Okay. Oh man, that's so close. Okay. Nice. Where is the safe though? There doesn't seem to be a safe in here. Yeah, there is no safe in here. Or there is. Oh, I'm slightly overcome so I cannot run anymore. I will run up here moving around. Do I have buff out? No, we do not. Let's eat some food over then. Drink some water used. I'm gonna eat everything used to free up space, and then we take a red away diluted. Good. There's the radioactive stuff. Discovering a lot of this stuff here. I'm actually gonna wait. I don't know if there is a thing that you get from being radiated enough. I'm gonna try and radiate enough to where I can. Can I not become a ghoul like earlier? by like. Okay, fully fed. Isn't there a way to check? I thought there was a way. I know there was a way in the early games where you could see like where you could see certain things. Okay. Yeah, we are completely naked, so we have no like we have zero defense and stuff like that. But yeah, because for example, if you go in here on what is it, map, social, you can create a team here. So create a team. I usually like this exploration here and stuff like that, you know. Bonus XP, bonus open durability, bonus XP, bonus intelligence for casual. Okay. And I believe that should just be effective immediately here. Probably. Because of course, if you're quote unquote smart, by the way, then that's like beneficial for you and stuff like that, yeah. The thing is, of course, anyone can just join the team or whatever, right? You know, and stuff like that, you know. And the thing is also that yeah, it might be a bit weird that I don't have any of the voice chat thing on or whatever, right? That there will just be people that just leave immediately and stuff like that, you know. But usually the more effective way is if you can find someone that you want to like play with, you know, and stuff like that, you know, you could, you know, there are things you can do, of course. One thing is, for example, go into a high-level area and then hope the area gets nuked. You know, something that's interesting. Mission station, okay. Now that has a hand scanner. And something there. Enclave. Okay, so this is Enclave stuff. So I'm guessing we need to get... Yeah, I mean, I cannot get anything from him, right? There is no... yeah, there is no shop off his arms or legs or whatever, right? It will probably be something that I will be needing. Do we just go to... let's just faster back to the vault. Now obviously you cannot make a custom skin color, you can make yourself blue or whatever, right, you know. Okay. Let's speak to Mr. Robot.
Oh, Mom, those young, they haven't... Well, yeah. Do be...
Yeah, I cannot speak to that.
Got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
How are you telling me that? How do you tell that I'm a water welder?
You came... I thought it was...
Because I'm not wearing the water.
My partner and I, we got a tip. So this guy, after you gave... And he said, our last... Wait, what? But... No. Wonderful. Now... Oh.
Piper was nice.
Maybe I did. It's certainly... About Apple... Other than...
Yeah, if you have certain certain stats to certain levels, you can do things, you know, and stuff that. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe like bonus stats, for example, like if you get bonus stats from things that can actually affect things. But so they gave me a bunch of stuff. Pipe, pistol, bolt action pistol, pipe revolver, sport hunting rifle. Oh, that's level 5 on that, the shot pump. Right, that's the game. That's the game thing.
You should probably get going. Never know when that big one might find its way out.
There is a way back into Vault 76, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Or is it Fallout 4 I'm thinking about? Because in Fallout 4, there is like a legendary thing that you can get if you go back into the vault. But I don't think... Ooh. Ooh. I feel goose. The goose do quite a lot of damage. You can otherwise just select like nearby corpses and stuff like that now. Alright, now we have too much weight. Right. Okay. I believe though that like the reason why it only boosts you up to level 20, which seems like really low, because level 20, the main problem with all those 3 builds is that, or all the builds that are offered at level 20 there. Now I'm really hoping that if you get even higher level that you could get even higher like starting level or whatever. The main problem is that they're all like kind of combat focused, there is nothing that like gives you a bunch of intelligence, because the best thing gives you like 3 intelligence or something like that, you know, which is not particularly good, you know, and stuff that, you know, because intelligence is what makes you go faster. The question is though, could you be stupid enough in this, or don't they have the stupid thing anymore? Because right, because you would need to have very, very low intelligence in order to kind of make that work. Can we attack you? Yes, we can.
Protect and
Okay, we cannot.
Hello there, stranger. The big city, you say? Dangerous. Oh, excuse. Name's Appalachia. Well, isn't that... Now, there, you got all that... I did say now. We've had... They're part of learning more. You'll learn anything we can. Gleaning any... Be careful. The cult is holed up in a cave to the west. You can look for those artifacts there.
Yeah, I've already been there, but
desirable wood products, but has no use for them.
where is this robot? I'm hearing another robot somewhere. Yeah.
Be careful searching for those artifacts. The cult won't stand by.
Oh, we may have sourced some inventory from... Hello! I'm the... I wanted to... They're great. They're and they, Okay then.
Okay. Long Western revolver. Ooh.
Hello. You...
Oh wow, we could have gotten like paint here and stuff that. I need to remember this. Yeah, we don't have a lot of...
My job. Thank you for asking. But no, that's not a lie.
Could I?
Just your friendly neighborhood quarter mistress.
Let's just sell a bunch of stuff instead, actually.
You know what we could use more of? Everything. When does the next caravan come by again? Three, 5, 7, 9. Okay, 9 Radstag steaks.
Even though these are just small amounts, it like adds up.
I bet you didn't know we stocked.
Normally I used to like get materials from stuff like this, you know, but you know.
To some.
Okay.
You know what's always in stock? Irradiated drinking water.
Okay, now I have 146.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. You startled me.
Sure, baseball bat seems good. I should be able to repair my thing. Although I probably shouldn't yet. It's not damaged enough yet.
3, 5, 7, 9. 9
All
months.
wood must be chopped.
They will rob you outside. Alright, more.
Protect and serve.
I love it when they don't fight back even. We can use kills at all. I think that's part of a stick drift that does that, that makes that happen and stuff like that, which is a bit annoying, you know. And stuff like that. And it just makes sense that they will make like a multiplayer Fallout, like because I've talked about that like several times. I think, you know, back in the day, you know, stuff like that, like Homegate would be so cool, you know, and stuff like that, because, you know, think as weapons. Can we craft anything?
Only us. No. Us.
Yeah, by corpses and then just take off. So we can make ammo, bulk, chests, gifts, needs mines. That is if we want to make a lot of something. Is there anything we can modify? No. So does that mean that you can modify like ammo or something like that, maybe? Bag of fertilizer. Pumpkins. Outside, maybe. Yeah, there's a gap there. They're shooting. Give me a cafeteria key though. So where is the cafeteria then? Yeah, there's no underground thing here. There are, of course, in certain buildings where there are like underground things. Since it's a homestead, shouldn't there be a house then? Yes, there is. Is the house part of the cafeteria then? Maybe. Cafeteria makes it sound like it would be another place in another different building or whatever. Yeah, it's definitely not in the house. So now we still haven't found what is supposed to be the cafeteria though, if that was the key that I got, you know, what's that, you know. Let's see. Doesn't go actually, we can think here. Let's just free up some inventory space. Yeah, another ghoul somewhere. Is that a level up? It must look like it was a level up there. Skip all yank. Nice. Skip the headset, skip the knuckles, skip the bolt. Sure. And can we modify the thing here? Yes, we can. You can also do, of course, you can use the repair kit here. We can use the workbench repair. And no customization for it yet or anything. Double checking again. Keyring. There's no keyring in the keyring thing. So maybe we didn't get a key, maybe. Maybe I saw something wrong there, you know, stuff that, you know, that could have been the case. Let's just double check again here, because if you go in on settings here, audio, you can have voice chat mode here on, for example. You know. Now, hopefully that affects like all the settings, right, so that they don't hear my voice when I talk, you know, and stuff like that, you know. I'm pretty certain there was something that said like cafeteria key or something like that, you know. It seems to be a little bit weird, you know, but yeah. Oh man, we're that close to leveling up. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we just need to brief that something and then we can get something. I could have, of course, use crafted weapons because you can, of course, craft stuff for XP as well. But yeah, but the thing is, like, for example, like, I don't think that Idiot Savant is in this, you know, and stuff there, because Idiot Savant is something you could abuse in Fallout 4, and there were also ways to increase your intelligence, but those bugs, there was a bug that you could do that I know worked on PC, but I don't know what the inputs are for console. There is a way to make the special book, to clone the special book, and stuff like that. And if you're someone that knows how to do it on console, you know, that would be greatly appreciated in Fallout 4 specifically. because basically you could gain an infinite amount of certain stats. In this, of course, it's not really necessary since you can get infinite stats in this. So that technically. Okay. Level up. Your first card pack. Back shot. Moving target. Easy target. Xenoxis. Okay. And we get more intelligence. Okay, so why can't I equip you? Have one agility. Alright, level 7, level 5. Level 5. Level 5, okay, so certain ones are. There definitely seems to be quality to certain things as well here. Like this one seems to be way higher quality for some reason. But yeah, so that's technically now. Right, and then we're going on perks. Yeah. Hang on, let me check something here. But how do I check that again? I forgot how to check that. Right. Because the ranks here allow you to change like with what you can get. But the one that say first you can never get basically instead of that, you know, so I don't know how many levels there are to this, you know, instead of that, you know. Last boxes are actually very good if I remember correctly. Because they give you, I think, experience bonuses and other stuff. Yeah, and it says what rank you need there for each page. It's rank 15 there to get that. Burning Springs. Which is where the movie takes place, right over here. Or not the movie, but you know, the series, television series, which I haven't seen. It is really, really annoying when you are required to have very, very specific things to view certain things. Like I haven't been able to see like Dragon Ball Diamond stuff like that just because it's on Netflix and stuff like that. And I don't want to have Netflix. You know, we do have HBO Max, but we have it for free because of where we live and stuff like that. But yeah. What do you think,
Lady, I
man?
will paint the wall.
Honey, you picked.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? Outnumbered?
Only for you, honey.
He's with us!
Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink some night. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Can we trade first, please? Thank you. Thank you. Let's just sell a bunch of stuff here. Oh no, I shouldn't have sold the bubble gum. I got balls of steel. Balls of steel. Okay, vendor. Food and drink. Yeah, hunger and thirst slower. And strawberry perk bubblegum. But there are like better bubblegums out there. You didn't have much.
Huh. Well, not first round's on me. Name's Duchess. Overseer, huh? My people found... I'm happy to... Just agreeing? See? But I want him to be. Normally, but I'm willing to be. So... That's what I... Now, how would you... Well... Just give me...
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's always down here. The blast zone. It always happens here down there for whatever reason.
Lugnut needs to check the room before he pulls a gun. Guess he'll never learn now.
Hello?
You lost? Talk to Duchess.
So... Well... Just give me...
Yeah, you need to watch this here. You cannot like leave because that resets or... Or you could party.
I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I have chicken scratched together here for you...
Yeah, the funny thing is, yes, you can make your own blueprints, but you already need to have a building to make your own blueprints. It would have been so cool if your character was smart enough, maybe, and had maybe high enough agility, you could like create new things from scratch, you know, or something like that. That could have been really, really
You
cool,
just
you
need
know.
to build. They did teach. That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need it...
What are you on?
Hey, nah.
Oh, Mort. Well, of course you're gonna need... Throw some rat, and so you know. Now, it is a lot. Hot dog. Just make sure. And here, sounds like probably worth...
Glad to hear you hear these... Well done. Now, what can... Listen, friend. All right, listen. You're gonna help me get rich. See? Now, I don't... So, I made these... All I'm asking is you give... You will? Oh, I mean... Now, there anything else?
Okay. And we go to item, pull a note. Just take this, boom.
Son of a... What?
And then next one.
Hello, dedicated listener. Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster
Overseer's log, south of Vault 7.
Oh, hey there. Did you know? It's not bad, huh? Now, was...
Okay. Right. Right and Yeah, the shop music is actually really good, by the way. Death from above. And I don't know why they count that as a quest or whatever, right? You know, but yeah. Oh wow, that's. Yeah, craft a piece of armor. So. Okay. What direction is the nuke, by the way? Yeah, it's way over there, so you cannot even see it, but you can hear the explosion from it and stuff. Because, yeah. Oh, I can finally check what that cowboy outfit could look like. Be nice. Yeehaw and such. Right, yeah, we cannot get the hat. Oh, yeah, and being subscribed is like really, really expensive and stuff that, you know. I mean, and it only seems to be like worth it if you actually make sure that you're gonna be playing that long, you know, and stuff that, you know. So probably not something that's worth, you know. Yeah, we can make leather stuff. Wasn't that part of it? I thought that was part of the quest. Now, sadly, they don't allow you to like create via this camp here. So that like you need to make your own, you know, kind of thing. Small backpack. King station. I don't think we have anything though to cook. Could make that though. Yeah, because we don't have any dirty water and stuff that, yeah. Survival. Yeah, we can only create all of the versions so far. I think it might be here that we can craft that, the backpack. I know that I started with the backpack, but maybe it's not exactly the same. It's only a level 1 backpack. Okay. And then you modify. Try to make it the whole tech one. You kind of started with. But I believe there is a backpack, for example, like if you make yourself like a level 20 thing, like the backpack that you wear, like increases carry weight by a whole lot more and stuff that, so that is something that's important because this is just carry weight +5, that backpack. Okay. Can we make anything for the cane? No. Which is why the canes kind of suck. Switch to modifier, okay. Can make a serrated blade. And then we can scrap this. And now bleed, bleed, bleed. I wonder if this will count as being dirty or not. Actually, let me try and get well rested again. I don't know if I still have the well rested here. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, well rested. The question is, how long does it last? It doesn't matter how long you sleep. Rested, yeah, 5% XP bonus. Cash on team bonus there, you can see there, 1+ intellect. Meaning, yeah, it counts as us having 5 intelligence instead. Okay. And move camp, so I want to try and make it close to this camp, I think. So we're just gonna go north. Yeah, I know how things work. Quest objective, make the sign. Beep beep boppity boop boop.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Okay. And we need to do that. Right, and the closest radio tower is where exactly it is? Right here. Okay. Yeah, damn, we're almost to level 4 now already. So that, but yeah, but of course levels should be fast, very, very quick. Or at a very, very low levels and stuff there, because yeah, what are you? Are you a regular? You raider? No?
It's a soldier. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna join up and take on the wasteland. I'm hit! I got hit!
Brotherhood initiates. Of course we're gonna be enemies with the Brotherhood. Why wouldn't you want to be enemies with the Brotherhood? Steal their shit, man. Steal their technologies. Yeah, Brotherhood scribe outfit. Just list a bunch of stuff. Run away! No, run away. Okay, and notes. It doesn't work from that one because you need to be in a tower. Anyway, let's. So we go there first and search for the traces, then we start heading for the other place. Okay. I wonder if that pieces of the Brotherhood or anything, you know, because yeah. Because if we can piece off the Brotherhood, then that will be really good, you know, and stuff like that, you know. Because of course in anniversary version or whatever you call it of like Fallout 4 for example, that is available now. There's a bunch of extra like DLC that you get like that are like actually fan made and stuff like that, right? And there are some really powerful things that you can pick up just immediately, like at very, very low level, like very, very powerful weapons that would normally have like, well, I mean, weapons don't have like level requirements right in Fallout 4 compared to this and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, so there's some very powerful weapons you can equip like really, really early and stuff like that, you know, and you know, it just completely breaks the game because there are certain weapons that you can get fairly easy. You just need to go over somewhere and stuff like that, right? And then like the weapons you can get, they are used like super OP. And like certain people have been complaining about that, you know, but I feel like it doesn't make any sense, right? You know, and stuff like that, you know, but like why complain about it, you know, and stuff like that. Like sure, it's imbalance and stuff like that, right? But you know, because it feels like, right, the people that are going to get the anniversary edition is probably people that have already played Fallout 4, right? You know, and you might say, oh, but there are going to be new players, sure. You know, but then it's up to them. And the thing is, you can get really powerful stuff early on also. Like, for example, in Fallout 3, right? You can get into a certain place very, very quickly, you know. Okay. Read that, and what does it mean? More memory responses, good. Response database, boop, 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 boop.